have Martin come up and give his talk just to break it up a little bit so it's not just me yammering away all day here. Feel free to ask Martin questions, ask me more questions later this afternoon to make sure we keep it interactive. But Martin is the head of a $1 billion plus tech family office. And he's going to talk about how they operate in a way that should be helpful to everyone in the room. If you want to see how a $1 billion plus family office looks at deals, looks at opportunities, plans out their investments, this is a glimpse into how they think and operate. And I like it because it's a different focus from Chip and very different than Jody, since it's not as real estate focused. So I hope everyone enjoys the talk. Let's welcome Martin up to the stage. Thank you, Martin. Thanks for being here. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, so hi everybody. My name is Martin. I'm from Germany. Maybe you can already tell from my accent. Great to be here today. I only came the last 30 minutes, but the content is really great. It sounds really interesting, and I guess you get a lot of great input today. And I think I can give you a little bit of our perspective. So before I talk about our view on the market, maybe a little background on me. I'm an entrepreneur myself. I founded my first company when I was 18, bootstrapped, didn't have to raise. I sold it when I was 27. Then I worked for a big corporate in Germany, like Best Buy in Europe. I did a lot of transactions from the buyer side. And then I started a second startup in like 4 years ago, a food tech business. I raised around 15 million euros. That's in Europe pretty tough, especially in food. And now I'm with a family office that is investing in IT technology companies. And I want to share some insights, how we look at companies that we invest in and what focus we put on, maybe to give you a different angle of what could be important. Most of the stuff that I'm talking about is something that you probably will not be able to fake. You need to be able to deliver, because we try to look very closely who we partner up with. So the company I'm talking about is called PrimePulse. PrimePulse has been in the market for the last 10 years. We only invest our own money, so no external financing. We have 1 billion under management. We have been established in Europe 10 years ago, and just September last year, we opened up our office here in Fort Lauderdale. It's just across the street. So if you ever close by, let's have a coffee, not a copy, sorry. And we try to find the first possibilities here in the United States, and apparently look now for opportunities to invest our money and to find great entrepreneurs where we can grow. So we are mainly focused on the IT tech space, and over here everything is about real estate, right? But what we have made our money in tech, and so we want to invest in tech because we understand the technology business pretty good. So keep in mind, we're looking for companies between 10 and 150 million. So everything I tell you today is focused on those kind of businesses. Most of them, or they should be profitable, so have an existing business model that's working. We invest tickets up to 50 million, 50. We want to take the majority. We are family office, private equity investors, right? We are not venturing. We do venture, but today I talk about the other part. And apparently we invest right now in the United States. Being an entrepreneur, you invest different than maybe a typical venture capital or a private equity guy, because all of us, we come out of an entrepreneurial world. So we know the problems, the opportunities, and the pain you feel as an entrepreneur. Sometimes people who only have a financial background have a different view. And it's not bad or good, it's just what we see. So that's the reason why we want to partner with real entrepreneurs, same like we are, that want to scale and build the business together with us to build a great company. That's our main goal. We don't come in and just look at the numbers. We want to really work with entrepreneurs, and we will be a partner entrepreneurs. We support passionate people that really focus on their business and not only look at numbers, but try to really do something different together with them. And we don't bet on founders. We build with them. So we don't just say, here's the money, run. We want to help them achieve our goals. So the content you are looking for is coming now. What are we looking for when we invest into companies? And the main message here is we invest in people, not companies, right? Because companies come and go, but the people, the team that is building it, they are the key to making it successful or to make it fail. This is an experience I've made over all of my years. I've been working with startups, big companies, small companies. It's always about the people, because a good team can overcome problems and even pivot the business model. A bad team will even fail in a good environment, right? So what are we looking for in the founding team or in the CEO, in the managing partner, whatever you call it? We don't just invest in tech. We invest in unique perspectives, maybe a founder that has deep insights, an authentic understanding, and knows somebody the rest in the industry does not know yet, or is not able to execute at this matter of time, because this gives him an unfair advantage. So we really look for people that really understand the industry. We don't like it if people just say, well, this is a great opportunity, let's just do something and then hope somebody will buy this company. We would not invest, right? We need somebody who says, yes, I understand it, I live it, it's my passion, and this is where I am, and this is where I want to grow. Today's world is faster than ever. Innovation is faster than ever before, and global tectonic plates move faster than any one of us could imagine. So being an entrepreneur, a founder, or a manager, you can just sit there and say, okay, let's wait and hopefully nothing hits me. Or you can say, I'm in it to win it, and I will take fast decisions, whatever comes up. So we want entrepreneurs, founders that really take the lead, are able to take fast decisions. A decision can be wrong, but you can fix it the other day. But the worst thing you can do, not take a decision. So when we get into closer relationships, we really see, is it a leadership team or a leader that is able to execute, decide, and then execute fast? Because this is what matters in this world. This might be the change of making it successful or failing. Talking about people, right? One founder is not enough. The founder needs to be able to attract A players. So usually the first 10 to 15 hires the leader made show us, is he able to attract talent that maybe was in a safe environment in a big corporate, but gave it up to join his vision or her vision to build something really great. If we see this, we can see that this founder or this person is able to build something really great with the right team. And you all know, it's a very old saying, A people hire A people, B people hire C people, right? This is very, very important. So we really have a high focus on, is he able to attract those players, also to have a broader base of leadership in his company. Intellectual humility. So, as I told you earlier, we look for founders that know what they are doing. They're experts in their area of business. But it doesn't help if you're not able to see that things change, right? Especially now, there's so much new information, new data points every day. We need founders, entrepreneurs that are able to understand, okay, everything I knew until yesterday might not be true anymore because the world changed overnight. Especially AI, this is like more or less happening every day, right? So we need the right humility for them to say, yes, I'm an expert and I was successful for the last maybe 20 years. But now everything is different and we need to maybe reinvent, reevaluate, redecide. This is very, very important. We don't like to work with people who say, I know everything and I know how to do it. Well, maybe yes, but better do it on your own. Master of value drivers in economics. If you're not able to understand, if you invest $1, how you get $5 out of it, and really understand the key KPIs of your business, you're not able to scale. So I think Richard talked earlier a little bit about really understanding the business in detail. So we want founders that really understand the key principles of their business, every detail. We don't want them to be there every day, but they need to understand to make the right decision. Because as you know, the bigger your organization gets, the more layers you have. And the more layers you have, the more bullshit you are being told on the way, right? So the better you understand what is happening, the better you can take the right decisions. And we also don't like entrepreneurs that give us any answer if we ask a question. We want them to really give us the right answer and the insights of the company, because otherwise all decisions that are being made afterwards are based on facts that we didn't even fully evaluate in the beginning. Operational resilience. That's even more important today than ever, because those of you who have built in the past or building right now know that not everything works as planned. Actually, most of the time it doesn't. And if you're not really behind the idea, the vision, and have the stamina and the power to stand up again if you are rolled over by a train, that happens sometimes, and I was a founder myself, you will not make it, right? So you need to find the right balance between your work-life balance, I don't want to call it that way, but between your resilience for the company and your personal life. And we look for founders that are able to deliver on that. Because if we find somebody who's already very shortly close to his burnout, we'll probably not be able to scale, right? And there will be many situations in the future where this will get difficult. So this is a really important topic for us. And last but not least, the ability to own the narrative, right? So is he able to attract A players? But is he also able to tell them where to go? Because, again, the bigger it gets, the more layers you have, right? So if you need to change course, and those of you have seen it in big corporations sometimes are not able to shift at all, no matter what the board, the CEO, whatever is saying, because they just keep on going like a machine, right? So is the founder, the MD, the leader able to really hold the narrative and bring the people on board, all the layers, to really change maybe the focus of the company? We try to see, is this something that happened in the past, or how capable do we see him or her doing this? Because as I said earlier, there's so many things that can change, so you need to be able to deliver on those. So those are 7 very important, I would say, topics that we look for when we decide if we want to invest. If all 7 of those are a green check mark for us, usually we can solve everything else. We can solve cap table problems. We can solve financial obligations of the past. We can solve problems on technology. Everything can be solved, right? But it doesn't help if everything else is good, but we do not have a leadership team to execute on the future. But keep in mind, this is our view as an entrepreneurial investor. We want to keep the founding team on board. We do not buy companies that just want to exit and say, take it. We want to work with them, and this is our view. So I hope our perspective, my perspective, our experience gave you little insights of what we would be looking for, maybe helping you for other investors you will be talking to in the future, to family offices. Since we are a mix between a family office, a private equity, and a venture capital, I think we are pretty broad in our perspective. So thanks for listening today, and hope I gave you some insights. I'm here for questions if you have any. Thanks so much.
Are you interested in a monopoly?
I know the game, but please explain. Oh, no, a monopoly in real life.
Yeah, regional monopoly.
Oh, sorry, no, I thought about the game. No, sorry, my first. Yes.
I'll tell you later what's in.
Okay, so you have one.
I do.
That's great. Okay. Anybody else has a monopoly? Yeah, so that's why we only invest in technology, because we really understand the field and we know the impacts of AI. So the good thing is apparently IT service technology companies have been there for the last 30, will be there for the next 50 years probably, because they will also facilitate bringing AI. So we always try to understand, how AI will impact their business model and for opportunities and risks for their business model, right? So we would not invest currently into companies with a high human factor because many of those things will be optimized. Right now, we like companies that facilitate other companies to use AI, apparently. But yes, a very, very important factor. We use AI also for our due diligence. But the main reason is always how will AI impact this business? And are we able to change course fast enough to adapt to the changes in AI? See, we are entrepreneurs, right? We're opportunistic. So what I presented is our main investment criteria. We are always looking for opportunities. So we are always open to look into any other thing. But yes, definitely. Since software with AI is a very interesting field, we would never invest in an LLM approach because overnight, a new deployment and you're out. But if you're using it smartly, we're very interested, yes. Please contact me on LinkedIn or just send me a note and we will have coffee, lunch, whatever. I'm always here. So, and I also live in Fort Lauderdale. So enjoy to be in Florida.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's give a round of applause. Thank you. If you are a founder, raising capital, developing real estate, or you're an investor, would love for you to get involved in the Family Office Club. I've run this community for 18 years now. We've hosted 300 live events. We have 17 million social media group members and followers. We have the #1 YouTube channel on family offices. We have the #1 most popular podcast on family offices. You can learn more about us and our membership options at familyoffices.com. We have 30 in-person events planned in 2026 and another dozen events this year. Please go to familyoffices.com to learn more.